Hello my homies and newbies, it is I, Blue Sprout, and this is going to be a lore video for stuff I am going to be working on, specifically a comic. However, there is some informational stuff that I wanted to talk about in this video first, so here we go. So first up, the R.D.A.S. What is that? What does that mean? Well, the R.D.A.S stands for Realm Discovery, Advancement, and Safety. It is an organization that goes out into different universes, mostly called realms, and try to save them from any sort of destruction or doom or harm and things like that. They also go out and make technological advances for realms that are way behind, if they actually want that. Like, let's say they need like water filters for their water and things like that, so they don't constantly die of poison in their water. As long as the people of that realm are okay with that, then they are allowed to make those adjustments and those changes. They also have this thing called the Realm Map System. The Realm Map System is basically just like a map system set up for the realms to better visualize what it all looks like. And speaking of the organization itself, there are, of course, those who work in the said organization. First, we have the solo employees. They kind of act like scouts almost, but if they can intervene with the destruction or harm of a realm, they are more than allowed to do so and step in. We have the medics. Medics are pretty much self-explanatory. They're like the doctors. They help, they heal, all that jazz. Pretty self-explanatory. Along with the mechanics. The mechanics work on a lot of the R.D.A.S technological stuff. Mostly they're portals. Some employees are able to use their own, special powers to travel to different realms of their own, but not everybody can. So the portals are made to help with that. And if a portal breaks down, that could be, pretty inconvenient or deadly at worst if somebody is inside one of those portals while it malfunctions. So, yeah, that's why the mechanics are super duper important. We also have the Realm Guards. Realm Guards are very important for basically making sure that nobody infiltrates the organization or hurts any refugees that are staying within the premises of that organization. Because if somebody's realm does die or is about to die, they take in any refugees, or as many refugees as they possibly can. And then there are the squads and the squad leaders. The squads go out, they help protect people. They're the main ones who go out and deal with the realms, and the squad leaders, they're the leaders of the squad. We also have elite teams. Elite teams, they deal with the even worse stuff in those realms, like eldritch gods kind of stuff. Really powerful, messed up stuff. And there is, of course, the boss and the assistant. The boss and the assistant is the assistant. It's all kind of... it's really self-explanatory. Now, for the actual outfits, there is a teensy bit of customization actually allowed for some of the outfits. For they are allowed to add scarves. They don't have to wear yellow shirts under their jackets. They can wear whatever color they want. Some of them are allowed to wear certain kinds of different headgears, like hats or their own pair of goggles that they want. The mechanics can't take away their own goggles because that's eye protection that they can just put over their eyes. And medics also have the least amount of customization because, well, they're medics. They have to work with a lot of weird, grody, bad stuff that I can't really talk about on YouTube, or else I might get yeeted off entirely of the platform. I would say demonetized, but my channel's nowhere near close enough for monetization, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, regular employees are able to, wear their own little scarves or bandanas or hats or their own kinds of gloves, unless, of course, again, you're a medic. Looking at, I have a list of different little points to jot down for this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, as you most likely already saw at this point in the video, I lost the recording for like the first part of the outfits for the R.D.A.S, but I still have the image, so I just kind of put the image on there for a while. I'm upset that I lost it, but unfortunately I can't really do much about that. But that's really about it. You can ask for any clarification for anything in the comments if you want, or if you really, basically if you want. I will make sure to clarify it. But yeah, the R.D.A.S is extremely important. They go out and make sure different realms and universes don't go kaput. I will be making a video talking about a little bit more about this stuff, but right now I'm just going to leave it off here. I don't want to go into too much detail because I will be making a comic with this stuff in the future, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.